The Logitech MK570 Comfort Wave. Is this the ultimate wireless keyboard and mice combo you have been looking for? I'm Rio Gion, and this is Rio Gion Keyboards. The board does have a very professional motif because it is marketed as a professional board for professional use at a professional setting. Now I really do like the buttons. They feel nice and comfortable to push. I would not say tactile, but it feels nice enough. It does not feel extremely mushy. Sadly, the same cannot be said for the rest of the keys, because the backspace, on multiple occasions, I cannot feel like I'm pressing the backspace, but that is being discussed more on the rest of the video. But what I really do want to point out is the soft, padded wrist rest, people. Soft, padded wrist rest. Right away, I noticed these rubber pads, which actually do keep the board planted, believe it or not. And what I really do like is that there are two different types of feet, a smaller one and a larger one. It gives you that degree of customizability that you would not have been expected for a professional board, which is very, very nice that they actually included this particular feature. This little Bluetooth USB dongle will be lost so many times. It's so small, and you will lose it so easily because of how small it is. There you go, put it right next to the combo for scale. Luckily, you don't have to worry about that because they have included this nifty little USB cable, and you just plug it right in there. There you go. Nice little safe place for it, which this should be big enough for it to actually be noticeable, which is fantastic. So they have that going for them, which is nice. The mouse actually does not look all that bad, and it does not feel all that bad neither. Although, once again, it's not really a gaming mouse, but the whole package isn't labeled as gaming anyways. It's a decent mouse for what you're getting, but surprisingly, it does not feel like an afterthought. This mouse is definitely made for claw grip, because people like me with big ass hands, the palm grip will just not do it. It just fits where my fingers is, and my whole entire palm just rests it within nowhere. But claw grip people will definitely enjoy this, or if you have very small hands, then I can say palm grip all the way. And I really do like that infinite scroll wheel. That is a very fun and distracting feature to have, which once again, it's also in the Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum as well. I feel like I should mention that because this infinite scroll wheel feature is extremely fun and extremely distracting when you need to do things and you feel like procrastinating. The mouse does have some very slick pieces of rubber to keep the mouse planted, but more than likely you will lift the mouse, I guarantee it. Because of how small the mouse is, you are prone to lift it, and with the batteries making the mouse a lot heavier than before, you will still somehow manage to lift it, because no matter how hard I try, I lift it. It is complete and utterly unfair to judge this keyboard for its gaming merits because it is not marketed as a gaming keyboard. However, I will judge it anyways, but do keep in mind that I do well not take points away because of its lack of gaming capabilities because it is not a gaming keyboard. So, as further ado, both FPS, MMO, RTS, this particular keyboard is only going to be as good as a regular keyboard will be. There are no Windows disable, there aren't any sort of other gaming feature because, once again, this keyboard knows its audience, and its audience are professionals in the office and not gamers. Despite being a membrane keyboard, this actually feels pretty comfortable to type. Yes, I do know. It feels pretty comfortable to type, and would I type in long durations? I would say no, because it's only comfortable for around the first 5 to 10 minutes or so, and then it really puts a strain on your fingers. Because if you were to take this board on any sort of long typing session, I highly would not recommend it. But then again, maybe it's just due to my particular typing style, because I don't really type the standard way, as you guys can already tell from all of my other typing videos that I type in a very odd sort of way. It doesn't fit any standard mode or way of typing. So it could have just been me, but overall, I say it's good for short typing sessions. This keyboard and mouse combo does one thing particularly well, and that is the wireless feature. It is very, very reliable. It will not crash out on you. Things will always register. All of your inputs will be registered. I guarantee it. And is it worth it for a whopping $70? Is it really worth it to have that wireless feature? You need to ask yourself this question. Is it really worth it? Because with $70, let's be honest, you can buy mechanical keyboards. Decent ones at that. Not those cheapo ones that you see all over YouTube now. Decent ones. With $70. So really, really consider it before you make that purchase.